Hello and welcome to the Dragceus version of the Arceus challenge. Now, I'm obviously using Dragceus. This is it's a semi-stall team based around, I think, Hex, Gengar. Let me just check and make sure. Yep, Hex, Wisp, Toxic, and Sludge Wave. Because who honestly needs E-Color checks? It's also got Ferrothorn because I'm getting annoyed by a lot of Arceus Waters and various similar things. It should be solid versus Xerneas, given that we've got literally Ho-Oh, Ferrothorn, Groudon, and Lugia, all of which can half-check it, so we should be solid versus that, and Gengar as well. Like, we should really be solid versus Xerneas. It doesn't get many opportunities to come in on me, and yeah, so we're gonna just try and find a game on the Uber's ladder. I believe we're about the 1680s or so, which puts us quite high up. Yeah, 1689 is actually higher than I thought we were. Which puts us quite high up, which means that we're going to be waiting a long time for every single game. But that's, you know, it's what's going to happen. There's actually a race for top 1 as well. There's 4 people in the 1800s. I could not ladder up to 1800. Like, it just takes so much time, and for almost nothing as well. I'm going to pause until we find a game. And we get a game versus a Deoxys defense team. Okay. Oh yeah, we've even got Psy-Up Groudon, because the only set that can break through all of this is Zed Geozern. So yeah, as he leads off with his Deoxys, let's just go for the Toxic, and then after that Wisp will kill. Well, not Wisp, Hex will kill. He could go for T-Wave, but I don't really care. As he does indeed just go for Stealth Rock, as everyone would in his situation, but Hex kills, and versus most of his team I can get off a Defog versus with my arceus-dragon. Especially if he ever goes Sableye. If he ever goes Sableye, we're fine. And he goes hard into Sableye. Is this like is this non-Mega? Is it just like Taunt? Nope, he's Mega, and he goes straight for the Snarl. As we can just happily get our rocks, we can just happily get these rocks off the field and go hard into Ho-Oh, I feel. His play there was double Snarl, in all honesty. So I'm just going to go for Sacred Fire, see if we can burn this thing. I don't mind being toxic, so come on, this is 3 Sacred Fires now. It's a crit, still no burn. I'd rather a burn than a crit. This man is actually just magic. What the fuck? Finally. Jesus. And now we can just Hex. He can switch out obviously because he is a ghost type, but he has nothing that wants to switch into Gengar anyway, so as he goes for Snarl, and Hex will definitely kill as he goes into Klefki. Okay, let's go into Groudon and just Lava Bloom. Yeah, basically. Goes hard into Ray. If this thing doesn't have Surf, then I'd be very surprised. I want to actually go, no, let's just go into Lugia. Lugia makes the most sense. There's no single play he could go for that makes... He actually has Aqua Tail with the Life Orb. Let's just go for the Ice Beam as he goes hard into Sableye. That dies to the combination of 2 Ice Beams plus Burn. So Lugia is now back at full as well, and he goes hard into the Klefki. Let's go into Groudon, I guess, just to Lava Plume again. Or just to get up my rocks. I prefer getting up my rocks, because... well, he goes into Groudon, so that's one good reason. We have got Lugia. I would rather just Precipice Blades here, though, as he Precipice Blades me. That's fine. Let's go into Lugia, and then if he goes into Klefki, which is a good play, we can go hard into Ho-Oh. Oh. You can hear when I'm sad. Thunder Punch. Jesus. Okay. Let's roost. I mean, Thunder Punch seems pointless to me. Maybe it's just me personally, but just seems very, very pointless. Let's go hard into our Ferrothorn. Force him to take... Nope, okay, he goes into Klefki. Leech Seed this man, and then Spike all over his face. Because I win this 100% of the time. And this way, Arceus can't set up on me. I still preserve my Lugia's multiscale. He actually has an Arceus-dragon of his own. Let's just go for the Leech Seed, as he is Calm Mind Arceus-dragon. Kel LaFuck. I mean, let's get up my third layer of spikes just to do something, I guess. And now we can go hard into Lugia and just fire off a Toxic. As he goes for another Calm Mind. He must be careful though, as we hit that one. Brilliant. Let's just go for Roost here, just see how much he does to me. That is actually doing a decent chunk, I'll give him that much. But he just forfeits because he knows that he cannot win. And we're nearly in the 1700s, which is incredibly high given that we were using an Arceus bug team not only 2 lives ago. So yeah, let's get another game. I'll pause until we find one. I just don't want to. I mean, that's the thing. I just don't want to. Can I not and just say that I did? Fuck it. Into Ho on the Sableye, Sacred Fire as he goes for Protects. We should Brave Bird actually, because he's going to go for the Protect. Or the Fake Out even. I thought Protect was more likely there, but either is fine. If this thing gets burnt, that's nice for us. Thank you. Harden to Gengar. He can't set T-Spikes. I mean, I've got like half of my team, if not more, immune to them, so yeah. And now he could go back into Sableye here, but let's just go for a Toxic in case he goes into... He actually chooses shit. Let's go for a Wisp in anticipation of Pursuit. And now that means we can have another one. And then we can try and kill off the Hexatox later. Because this thing's going to be fucking a bitch. No, actually, it's not going to be fucking one. It's just going to be a bit of one. As he chooses to hard switch his Sableye directly into a Primal Groudon. Because that is a move that makes sense in someone's mind. I mean, the worst part is, like, his team is genuinely shit. It's just gonna take ages to fucking kill. I'm turning timer on, and frankly, I'm gonna speed this up. I think that no one wants to watch this. You might hear my voice in a really high-pitched manner, though. He chooses to... Okay, good luck. Sacred Fire, see if we can get burn. Damn, no burn. That's cute, dude. I mean, lol. I really don't want to do this. Like, his team is so bad. Like, it doesn't have a way to break anything aside from status, and even then, it's not very good at doing that, so I just don't want to do this. I really think he's either going Toxapex or he's recovering. He's not going to attack here. Yeah, and then we kill off the Latias. Do we? I think we do. Yeah, it doesn't get the boosters for death anymore. As he can just easily choose to go for the thingamajig here, but we killed off his Pedon answer, so, I mean, yeah. Good luck to the man. He'll need it. He's not going hard Sableye here, he gets to hit. What do you even do here now? Like, you've lost your only answer to Pedon. I mean, I guess he goes for an emergency toxic here. Which, I mean, I could try and just avoid, but it's just easier just to not, and then just kill off the Skarmory and then break through the holes in his team left from that. He actually chooses to Spike instead, because that's a play that makes sense. His team just crumbles without the Lati, and it's amazing how terrible a team must be in order to do that. Like, he just has no counterplay to Primal Groudon. This Precipice Blades will go off, it'll kill off the Toxapex, nearly, and then, well, I mean it doesn't actually because he sacks Skarmory, which is a good play, but we can just Lava Plume on the Sableye. His chip damage on me is amounting to Fake Out right now. And as soon as we get the fucking burn, there we are, that's what we were looking for, boys. Precipice Blades could miss, that would ruin everything. As he forfeits, lovely. Only took 3 fucking minutes. This team was just not good enough. Like, you can't expect to use that sort of shit at this sort of level. And by saying this sort of level, I'm meaning his 1400s, because it's not got an answer to Pedon outside of Latias. And Latias can be dealt with in so many ways, and it can't even deal with a lot of Pedon sets. Like, what's he going to do if he encounters a Sword Stance Pedon? He's going to click the X button, because he's got no fucking counterplay. This live is just pissing me off right now. I might not actually make that shorter. It might just be a couple of minutes of silence, just because, I mean, it was only like a minute in, not a minute, but 3 minutes in total. You can't play that passively with that sort of a team. Like, you can't recover with Latias there. The play was to switch into the Toxapex. Toxapex wasn't doing anything. But because he was playing that passive, he knew that he was going to recover there. Because technically he could live a Brave Bird, but I mean, you know, in practice, it just gets him trapped by Gengar. And then what's he going to do? And he misplayed the Chansey horribly as well. If that didn't get weakened, it could have pseudo-checked Pedon, but not well. But instead, he just let it get down to 27%. Okay, oh, this is gonna be like Sash, Scarf, Sash, we know this. I'm just pissed off at the world right now. And he's even got the worst Primal. So as he goes into Genesect, and let's just use the Brave Bird here, he does not have a immunity to that in the form of Primal Kyogre, which I'm almost certain he's going to go hard out into. But regardless, it does not matter, because basically, no matter what he goes for, Brave Bird does a huge chunk. That is actually a 2-hit KO. He does not have an answer to Hoa on his entire team. Especially concerning considering that Darkrai, Deoxys Attack, and Genesect all get checked by Ho-Oh. So, yeah, that's amazing. As he goes for the Origin Pulse, I'm just going to go for my rocks to break the sashes on his team that we know exist. Mawile, the Primal Groudon switch in. I'm going straight for Lava Plume. Kyogre, that was the play there, but I mean, I have got Pharaoh. Like, what does it matter? Origin Pulse is not a kill here. Not even close. And I can just choose to Spike, as he actually goes for the Toxic, anticipating me to stay in. Origin Pulse does nothing. Let us simply Protect. Or actually Leech Seed. Leech Seed is smarter. In case, yeah, he switches like he does. So here. Honestly, Arceus-dragon is looking to be my weakest link, so I'm going to hard switch out into that. As he actually chooses to hard switch out into Mawile, a good decision. Let us simply go hard into Ho-Oh. Because even if he baton passes, it's fine. And if you play Ruffs, I am Fizz Def, I could have easily tanked that if I needed to. And we can just go for Sacred Fire. If he goes into Kyogre, which he still does, I still have an 84% Ferrothorn, and I can just go into it and then just Leech Seed, yeah. As he chooses to go for Thunder, I actually really want to get at my spikes. I want to get them up more, so I'm just going to do that in spite of the fact that Ice Beam chunks at me, as he actually freezes me, so it didn't matter what I went for there. Man, like, what can you do? Pharaoh was useful this game as a backup check to Deoxys Attack, as a way of chipping down things like E-Killer, Sleep Fodder potentially after Kyogre went down. But no, let's not do that. Why would we ever do something that would be appreciated by me in particular? Let's just go for the Sludge Wave as Kyogre goes down quite easily, and I have checks to literally everything he wants to go out into. Most of my checks to his things are called Ho-Oh, but checks nonetheless, so if it's E-Killer, he can't beat Lugia, and honestly I could just Toxic as well, because Gengar is pointless. He goes into his Deoxys instead. Arceus-dragon is the weak link on the team, so I'm going to go out into that. As he goes for the knockoff, he is indeed Sash. We can just go for a Judgment. His play there was to go into Mawile, but instead he chooses to get up his rocks so that I can't switch into Ho-Oh as easily, I guess. As he goes into Darkrai now, Ho-Oh does its job even if... I mean, what does it matter? Because no matter what you can do, like, Gengar is gonna... Yeah, because I just wake up, so it's fine. I might actually need to defog, unfortunately. It would be nice to keep up all my extra spike, but yeah, I definitely need to just defog here, because otherwise Lugia could beat me. As he goes for the +2 in attack, and I'm just going to waste an E-Speed PP. Just because I feel like being a dick. As he actually goes for another one, that makes me kind of feel like he's probably Lumberry or something similar, but instead we do land Toxic, which is nice. Let's just go hard into Lugia and just recover. If he has... Wait, why are you so slow? Fuck. Fuck. That's actually concerning. Okay, so I need to make sure that... What's least useful? Actually, Lugia is least useful at this moment in time, so I'm going to go out and do it and roost. Yeah. Because now, Ho-Oh wins and Groudon wins. And I'm choosing to win with Ho-Oh, because Ho-Oh is more fun to win with. Let's just Sacred Fire. No matter what you... Iron Head flinching, yeah, but Regenerator just wins anyway, so that's fine. I literally don't think he had the PP to win, even if he hacks me. So we'll get one final game, and I'll leave the original, the shitty stall in at full speed. Yeah, I will. it's not worth just cutting down on, what, 2 minutes of a bad stall team, so, yeah. Or I could just edit out the time when I'm not talking, that would be better. Because there's no point in you just watching a silent screen, because I was, at that point I was thinking he was going to be smart and not just sack off his only way to avoid losing speed on. So, didn't really talk much in that time period. So I'll just cut out the silence. Or I'll speed up the silence rather. Yeah, that makes more sense. So let's pause until we find a game. It's literally been long enough in the time I've been waiting for the battles that I have finished a 15-minute video from that I hadn't started before I started this live. I hate this. I can just lead Gengar here. Why is he using an OU team against me as he goes into Zygarde? I'm fine with this. I can just Wisp. And if you go into Muck, which you probably will, it's fine. If you choose to stay in, it's also fine. I have answers to this thing, and a burnt 1,000 arrows cannot kill me. Actually, I think Hex might just kill him here, but it's not worth risking it, so let's just go into Ferrothorn and start stacking up my spikes. We'll get one, and then I imagine he goes hard into his Ferrothorn, so after he does, we go out into Groudon, I guess, as he actually goes for the sub. That's fine, let's just Power Whip this thing. Actually, no, let's just go for more spikes. Why bother Power Whipping? Like, he Dragon Dances, but he's got to break through a fucking Lugia with a burnt Zygarde. He cannot actually do that. I'm pretty sure. So let's just Power Whip here. Let's actually not just Power Whip here, let's just go hard into the Lugia. Because a burnt +3 Zygarde, that's not even coming close to Turco and Lugia. Right, watch this. And we can just Whirlwind, that's the best part. I don't even need to Ice Beam to break his sub, we can literally just Whirlwind and he'll be in a terrible position. Unless, of course, we Whirlwind him out. Yeah, see, that's doing 13%. Pipe down. I was literally about to say, unless we Whirlwind him into this thing. So hopefully he's a bad set and isn't using Pursuit. He's actually Black Sludge, what the fuck? Why is he Black Sludge? Okay, let's just get up our rocks here, because literally why not? I so hope he goes Zygarde here. Oh, he goes Tapu Bulu. You can't even come close to killing me. Even Gracium Z, Tapu Bulu, it would need to be adamant in order to kill me. And it's just not going to be. So he actually goes for the Rock Slide, anticipating my potential Ho-Oh switch, and gets blown back for his troubles. Why? The journey into 1700 is very much easier than I anticipated it would be. We're now nearly in the top 20 in the ladder, and like if we're going by GXC instead of as the deciding factor, what is the deciding factor in these? Like, I'm actually my lowest possible Glicko is above his average Glicko. And yet he's above me in the thing. Why is that? What is? Does anyone know what Showdown ladders tiers its ladder on? Is this actually 1720.4 and I am 1719.6 or something? Or am I just being ridiculous? Because I really don't know what they ladder based on, and it's kind of annoying to not be a nice round even number like 20. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the Dragceus thing. I'll see you next time, I guess. Bye.